Top of the morning Instagram, I keep saying that. Top of the morning YouTube, you good? If you want to join me on Instagram, I've got the same name. I put my name down here. I do a lot more daily stuff on there, so you can give us a follow. If you wonder what that noise is, I have two helpers today. We have Cedar and we have Seamus. And Yoshi, where's Yoshi? Oh, they're gonna get Yoshi one sec, little mascot. But today we're making a wormery and making Bioshot, and them guys are making a potion as well. So I thought I've made many wormeries in my time. If you wonder what this thing on my neck is, a dead cat, basically. Let's see, where's Yoshi then? All right, Yoshi. Best player in Smash in my eyes. I do like him. He can be. But, and also I feel like, you think Yoshi's a Pokemon? Have you seen him as an egg? He actually looks like, and he evolves, isn't it? He's so smart. Anyway, that's another story. So today, this old fish tank here was used for mealworms. But first things first, guys, can you get some gravel? You see this gravel we've got here? Can you place it gently in the bottom of this tank for me, please? So don't drop it in there heavily, just nice and placed down, please. Yeah? Thank you very much. Let me see your placement. Exactly like that. Perfect. Thank you, guys. So I want to see about this much. You see this? That much on there. Pretty much all of it, yeah? Thank you very much. It's Madge. You all right, Madge? You come over, say hello. Look at her crop. She is well fed, this one. Beautiful job, guys. Lovely job. So the next stage, what do you think the next thing we need now? Sand. Yes, indeed. So where are we going to get the sand from? That is the place. Let's go and have a look at the sand. Looks like she could have pooed that, didn't she? Did you drop that? Did you lay that, Madge? Did you lay this stone? Anywho, could you go and grab your trowels, please, guys? And as you can see, they've been playing with their old bit of charcoal / biochar, making lots of potions. This will be used in the gardens later on. Only made one, but it's a lovely potion. So let's go and get some sand. Ta-da! So this is where we're getting the sand from, right next to the croft, right outside this door. I'm not sure what they used it for. I think they must have excavated a lot of this kind of moraine and used it elsewhere for like kind of just a kind of a foundation or something, because you can see it's just like, it's definitely man-made, this area. So when I first approached this, I used to see rabbits running in and out, and I thought, what is this? So what I decided to do was dig away, and I found more sand, more sand, more sand, more sand. So you can kind of see the bit where I've excavated out here, and you can see that the potentilla and the grass is starting to kind of encroach and take over. I will kind of remove this year and just kind of keep the sand exposed, so then the birds can access it, because it's good for them to kind of break down their food. And the reason why we're getting sand is because worms don't have like a thing called gizzards, and it helps them with their digestion. Funny enough, I found out today, I did a little bit of worm facts before, before I kind of got to make a video for you guys, but they don't have teeth, or they don't have eyes. Is that enough? Well, see if you can both carry it. That's the best way to kind of figure it out. Can you get more? Do you think you can hold more? Yeah, I think you guys are strong enough. If
any of you play Minecraft, I date build a dirt mansion.
A dirt mansion?
Yeah, I have a Minecraft whole IRL. Well, it looks like it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you got, really?
It looks like it.
Oh, okay. And we can play some more Minecraft later. Yeah. They got any worms, Madge? Anywho, you guys keep digging. I'm going to go tend to the biochar quickly. But I'll meet you over there, yeah? Look at this cackling away. As you can see here, some biochar, which I kind of, was the last time I made it. It's unfinished, so I need to put this back in. Once this drops down again, I'll add it because it's kind of wet. But it's looking good. Good job, guys. I've just taught them this green cross code today. Pretty quiet down there, but a lovely day, isn't it? Can't dank this, but I don't like the fact that the sun doesn't hit it, but hey ho, that's winter time. Well done, guys. You want to bring it over here for us? There you go. You're doing such a good job. Look at this teamwork. Teamwork. Right, guys. So, what we need to do now is get a nice layer. You can see that? You've done that pretty well. You can see it's kind of lopsided though. We want to try and make it as even as possible. You see, if you bend down with me, we bend down, we both bend down, and you can see it's raised up on the side on the left. So we want to make that a bit more level, yeah? Nice one, Zena. Yeah, just to make it just level all around. It's not going to do anything, but it just look visually better for us. Yeah?
Yeah, but what's the point making fire?
Well, we're making biochar. You see, making more charcoal.
Okay.
Yeah? That's why. So, I say a little bit more. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to this stuff. So we just move it a bit over like this. Lovely stones, eh? Lovely bit of drainage. And the reason why we've got, oh, there's another stone for your mum you can have there, Cedar, look. You don't want this one? All right. The reason why we've got the drainage, because obviously we don't want it to just stagnate and sit in there kind of water in, because obviously worms like it moist. We don't want them to kind of get like drowned essentially. Exactly that, Cedar, exactly that. Second, we're going to put some sand. So you guys ready? So when I say, I'm going to give you a little technique how you do it. So you've got to be careful, okay? Because obviously glass and metal are not a very good combination, especially when you're dealing with this type of material. So you get it? You stand back for me, please, lovely. And then we stand here and we just plop it in like that, yeah? That's what you do. Yep. Just pour it in, yeah. And just be careful of the grass. Look at that. Beautiful. What we need to do is make it level first, and then we can pat it lovely. So then we just do a little, give it a little scratch away.
Like a chicken.
Like a chicken. What sound chicken make? So we put this over here. Do you guys have a cockerel at your house? No. No cockerel, alright. You've got to name all the worms. Bob, all of them Bob. Bob 1, Bob 2, Bob 2, Bob 3.
Bob. Jeremiah. Bob/1, Bob/2, Bob/3, and Jeremiah.
I think Prudence is a good word. Is Prudence a good name for a worm?
Yes.
Yes? Bob. So next we have, what's the next layer, guys?
Soil.
Soil. And why do we need the soil?
So the worms can breathe.
Yeah, the sand helps with that. This is so they can eat. This has got a lot of kind of breaking down organic matter, basically. We will feed them with leaves and everything, but this is the stuff that can help them, keeps them happy, and keeps them kind of thriving in this space. So what we need to do is get some secateurs and then cut the top. Could you grab them from the side or from the piece, Cedar? Do you know where they are? Thank you, son. Peat-free multi-purpose compost, 60 litres. They charge a hell of a lot down there. I miss Halfords, mate. Not Halfords, home base. Jeez. But used to get some good deals from there. Those big bags. There we go. Thank you very much, Cedar BD. Perfect. You know how? Do you know? Yeah, okay then. It's like scissors. So if I was you, I'd hold him like that. Yeah. You try again. There you go. You hold them like they're gonna explode. Right. So he's made a hole, so he's made life a lot easier. But future reference, we can use this bag again. So now we've got a hole here, we won't be able to use it properly again. So what we do, we'll cut it open here, like that. And now you can use your trowels and make another layer. But what we do, I'll bring this over. Good job, guys, good job. So plop it on there again, plop. Look at that. You guys, and it's beautiful, isn't it? Right, that is good. One more from me, and then we can level it out. Let's level it out quickly.
I think the one we're buying.
Oh, this blue, this food, they've got food in there. It's like this plant food. I was thinking it looked like plastic waste, but I think it's the plant food.
No, I think they might, because
there we go.
Who's ever interested in it.
There we go. So we stand back and have a look. Is that looking good? Yes. We're going to wipe that down again and then make it. Right, so what's next now, guys?
Worms.
Nope. More sand. Look at that, guys. You guys are naturals at doing this. Honestly, this is amazing. This worm is going to be amazing. The worms are going to be so happy. So what's next now, guys? What's next? What's next? No. There you go. Soil. Cedar said it. So we get some more soil. So we want to make a lasagna. So what? Sand, soil, sand, soil, sand, soil, sand. You can make a little dance. Sand, so, what's that? A lasagna. It is lovely, isn't it? Do you have lasagna? You ever had lasagna? Lasagna is basically an Italian dish where you've got like kind of pasta sheets with like mince between it and like some like a sauce, cheese. Chopped up burger? Yeah, exactly that. It is. And pasta. Do you like it with? Have you ever tried it with chips? You should try it. Lasagna and chips. You don't like chips? Do you like chips? You like thin chips, French fries. Anyways, you're making me hungry. So we're making lasagna, but with a worm. So we're making sand, soil, sand, soil, sand. So that's basically what we do. Till we get to the top. The rocks of the cheese. Oh, nice. I hear. So more soil for me, please, lovely.
The soil's the meat and the sand's pasta.
I'll get you. Okay. Meat. Okay, you need more meat. Okay, you guys do that. Biocharing. These guys. So look at that. It's a nice habitat for worms, and I've got axolotls at home if you're wondering what I'm using this for. So then I can feed them live food because they're very greedy. And it'd be nice to have some worms inside just to see what they do and what they get up to. I remember doing this in primary school. We had tadpoles in my primary school. It was amazing. I had a great school. Allfarthing Primary School in Wandsworth on Allfarthing Lane. Whoever's watching this and knows about that school, I'd love to come back and talk about farm life if you're up for it. But it's a lovely, lovely little project. I'm glad I learnt this in primary school. It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
So tell me that top fact, your top fact of the day.
Mango tastes like mango.
So that's your top fact. Mango tastes like mango.
Nobody knows that.
Nobody knows that.
Even Elon Musk.
Elon Musk doesn't know that.
Even the smartest person alive. Yeah.
Wow. Who is the smartest person alive?
I have no idea. Albert Einstein.
Could be. Could be. Right, guys. Next stage. This. I think you guys have used this more than chickens have. Enjoy your lunches. Good old chicken tractor. I'm trying to look for that little another ingredient for the wormery. Also, look at this art by snails. Really nice, isn't it? I've noticed it. We've got loads of snails at home, and you can see this what they do with the algae. They give it a good old munch. Proper pretty. Right, we try and find this bag. Oh, there it is. This is the bag, the secret bag with the ingredients in. It's basically finished biochar. So, putting some inoculated charcoal in there, crumbling it in this layer because the worms will come in, and this is where they spend most of their time actually, towards the top, because this is where the food will come, and then what they'll do, they're going to drag it down, and then it's going to just work in with their poos. But I always say this whole saying is, the blacker the soil the better. I've said it in many vlogs before. I've even said it all over Instagram and everything, but it's just a lovely process, and it's so nice, and the worms will come in here and just work their magic. Look at that, honestly, so beautiful. So beautiful, pardon me. And then I'm going to make another layer of sand, and then one more layer of soil, and then we'll add our workmates.
There's no danger.
What sound does a guinea fowl make? That is a very good imitation. I think I prefer their noise. So what we're going to do now is get the worms, and worms like compression therapy. What I mean by that is, like, they love a hug. So like something just nice heavy weight. You can give me a hug? That's it, like that, like the ground. Look at that. This guy, he knows what I'm talking about.
So, I lie on you.
Yes, exactly. That's compression therapy right there. So underneath here, I've had this bag of wool for ages, and I put it here because it was over here looking a bit unsightly. But I thought, let me move it here. So I'll show you guys. I left it here, and then let me show you what's underneath. I'll flip you around. Drum roll. Pick another drum roll, guys. Have a drum roll. Look at that drum roll. Brrr. Keep going, keep going. Nice one, nice one. And look, we'll pull it back. Still drum roll, come on. There you go, drum roll. We'll lift it back. Look at that intricate web of worm habitat. This is where I get a lot of the worms from. Big worms, look, ground beetles, everything. No flatworms, we'll talk more about them another day, but this is like a worm safe space. But look at all the intricacy of this, the space that they've created. It looks amazing. So we need like a little stick. You see that stick just there near your foot, Seamus? That one, ideal. So what we need to do is pick up some worms and put them in this pot for me, please, mate. Yeah, you can use your hands if you want, but sometimes I just find them a bit too slippery to kind of grab. Look at that. Nice one. So we just get as many as you can, please. Yeah? Thank you very much. Good job, guys. Good job. You're going to grab a little stick for me, please, Cedar? So you got to say bye, Bob. Bye, Bob, too. Wow. That looks really good, guys.
Oh, yeah.
So there you have it, guys. We're done and dusted. Easy peasy. Well, easy enough. So you want to say goodbye, guys?
Bye. That's how we make a worm.
There you go. That's exactly how we make a wormery for kids and for adults. It's quite funny. I quite like seeing them kind of pee about and have a good time. So this will keep them entertained for days. I'm happy. Keeps them quiet. But anyways, peace and hugs. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to see how this place develops. Planting trees, we're digging swales, we're digging ponds. We've got lots of ducks, we've got lots of guinea fowl. Just a fun habitat, fun space, basically. So peace and hugs. And if I can grow it here, we can grow it anyway. So hope to see you in the next one.